right, listener. Thank you once again for joining us for another episode here on Street Talker, episode number 25.
The Big Mac episode.
The Big Mac episode.
Mark McGuire.
So, Gomez unfortunately couldn't join us this week. We're gonna move on without him. But let's talk about Dodgers. We know Buehler's gone and Dustin May came back, and he just shoved it right for what is it, 5 innings,
70 pitches.
Yeah, 71 pitches, 5 innings, 9 strikeouts, and no runs. So, I mean, we would like to have Buehler right in that rotation, but I mean,
of course.
I mean, I don't think it really affected right the rotation and the pitching for the Dodgers, right?
Nah, if you have Dustin May throwing like he did last night, I mean, that's not even fair. You know what I mean?
No, the problem is gonna be they're gonna have him in a pitch count, or how many starts did he get? About 4 more before
He's
the
got
playoffs.
about 4 more. It's about 5 weeks.
I mean, you can get him to 100 pitches.
And then remember, the Dodgers won't play till the middle of October with the new playoff format.
Oh yeah,
so they have time. They have time.
And then you got Gratterall too. He's doing a rehab assignment too.
You got Gratterall. You got Trinan.
And Victor Gonzalez. We forgot about
him.
Yeah,
that's right. Gonzalez threw good yesterday too.
Yeah. That's a big arm.
And then
right
they got
too.
like Tommy Canely. All those guys coming back, man.
And I even heard Danny Duffy's starting.
Danny Duffy's starting.
Damn, man! Imagine all those guys come back.
I mean, it's
but they're gonna have to make room, right? They're gonna have to let go some guys to make all that room. Or
but who do you let go?
That's true.
Hey, competition is good, man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah,
because I mean, in the playoffs, and I don't know this 100%, but they pay them as they advance. They pay them.
Yeah.
So they're part of the playoff roster. They pay them on top of their salary.
Wow.
Like major leaguers, this I do know. Major leaguers are paid from the first day to the last day of the regular season.
Okay.
So in the postseason, major leaguers already got paid their full salary. So in October, they're paid whatever playoff money
they're getting
as far as they advance.
Okay. Right.
They don't get paid over the winter, none of that. It's not like, like a regular job. They get paid from the first day of the season to the last day. And whatever they make in October, that's what they get paid. So these guys that are coming back, you know what I mean? And the guys that are already there,
yeah,
like they're going to be fighting for those spots.
Right.
But no, May looks good.
Yeah. And then the thing is, last week we spoke about the hiccup, and they needed a loss, and guess what happened? They lost one against the Brewers, and then they lost another one, right? So they basically split the series with them, and then everybody's all worried about oh my god,
they split the series against a good team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
And I think they only split the series because Yelich came back from his slump, dude.
I know.
Where's
that guy?
2-season slump.
Yeah, 2-season slump, man. Yeah, and he did it against the Dodgers. So, I mean, that's what happens though.
And Kimbrel too, right? Blew one of the games.
Yeah, Kimbrel blew one of the games. So, and that's another thing.
Was that the game with the tying run? That's that
Yeah. Yeah, they went extra innings, right?
The ghost runner.
They lost in 11.
So you think if there's no ghost runner, he doesn't blow the game?
What do you think,
No.
Pancho?
Well, who knows if the Dodgers score, first of all. But no. I mean, I think he threw the ball fine that game, too.
Yeah.
There was a couple bloopers, and, I mean, he walked somebody, but they didn't really hit him hard, to be honest.
Right.
I think the thing that stands out to me, is what Pancho said, is that the Brewers are a good baseball team.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so, I mean, Yelich in a slump, and they're still good. And I know people are going to look at the record, and they're like, it's not all that, but the Brewers play baseball the right way. As we go in the last 5 weeks of the season, I think, of course, we're like 9 million games in front of the Padres already. But as the Dodgers play good teams, that's when you got to, watch.
Well, yeah, good pitching. Which
and
is what the Brewers have.
Yeah.
And good pitching.
That's true.
And the Marlins have good pitching, too.
Not pendejo teams that are they just lose, you know what I mean? But the Brewers, and then we have the Marlins, and all that. But I know we placed the Marlins, but after that, we got the Brewers again. We got the Mets coming up.
Yeah.
Got the Padres again, which is going to be let's see where they're at, right?
Yeah.
They can't be that sorry, dude, with all those players, man.
No,
you can only hold down so long.
Yeah.
The true test is gonna be the Mets.
Yeah, the Mets.
Only face the Mets next week. So
But I wonder who they're gonna throw against us.
Yeah, that's the
Who's
thing.
gonna start for them? Are we gonna see DeGrom? Are we gonna see Scherzer?
Because the
Well, 'cause
Brewers
Scherzer-
threw all their best pitchers.
Yeah.
All of their best pitchers they threw at us.
Well, they
Peralta, Hauser, all of them.
they say because they're facing the Yankees this week, right? The Mets.
Oh, are they this weekend?
I think so.
No,
No?
next week. Next week.
Oh, next week. Okay.
Yeah,
What I heard that Scherzer and DeGrom are like ready to go against the Yankees.
I'm
So-
not worried. I'm not worried about Scherzer in the playoffs. He always
You don't think
chokes
so?
it off. I'm not. I'm not.
Bunch of smiling.
If
He's
you
like,
look
what?
at his history, man, he doesn't do too good. I don't know. I mean, he is Max Scherzer.
We can
I mean-
beat them, but
We could beat him.
Yeah.
But you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be the bullpen.
yeah,
It's gonna be the bullpen. It's not gonna be the starters. Everybody's like focused on the starters, DeGrom and Scherzer, but it's gonna be
those
The bullpen.
two middle guys. Yeah.
who's gonna be the
Before-
first one to blink
Right.
in the bullpen.
Well, they have
Who's gonna be the
Diaz.
first
I
one?
mean, their closer's good. The closer's legit. And Diaz,
And they got Lugo.
Lugo's nice. May, I think, came back. But after that,
Yeah, so it's
The,
like
thing, the thing is with Diaz though, if you put any pressure on Diaz, he gets emotional, you know, and like, he gets in his head.
Edwin Diaz.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we'll see in the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah,
he's money
well-
right now. He's money, but
Right.
Yeah.
in the playoffs, we'll see. Yeah.
In the playoffs, we're gonna see.
That's true.
Like we all know, man. We all know, being around baseball our whole lives. There's regular season and there's playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's people that could do it in the playoffs, dude.
Yeah.
There's people that can't.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. What about Syndergaard? Refuses to pitch against the
Oh,
Mets.
dude,
I
that
know.
guy's
Is he skipping the day on purpose?
Well, when he was with the Angels, he said, "I'm not." Or no, I'm not saying. Okay,
no,
I'm
he
not gonna
did
say.
pitch. He got lit.
Oh, he did.
He did pitch when he was
Because
early in the year.
I saw a caption that when he was with the Angels, he didn't pitch against the Mets.
I don't
And
think he did.
You know, no, he didn't.
No, not against the Mets, but he pitched against the Yankees.
No,
And
but I'm
he
talking about
refused to pitch against the Mets.
right.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay, so I haven't heard that he actually refused. They just said that he just didn't pitch when he was with the Angels. He didn't pitch against the Mets, and then now this series when he was with Philly, or now that he's with Philly, he didn't pitch against the Mets.
Yeah.
So I mean, what is that all about? I mean,
But was
How can
it
you
because
trust a dude like that?
it just wasn't his turn, or they moved him?
They moved him.
they moved
oh,
him.
shit.
Yeah, the caption made it seem like they moved him.
Dude, how do you...
That's weak, man.
First of all, you're 6'7". You can live...
And
you
you're
can
a
live
mental
cars
midget.
and move trailers and stuff.
and you're a mental
And
midget.
and you're a mental midget.
Come on.
Come on, dude. You gotta hit the weights with the mind, I guess.
And we would talk so much shit about Freeman being chillon, you know, crying with his
I
former
know,
team and shit
dude.
like that. And
And this guy doesn't want no part of it.
I mean,
dude.
you're fucking Thor, bro.
I mean, the Phillies are gonna probably make the playoffs. How can you trust this
They
guy?
should, yeah.
And then isn't Syndergaard the one that threw at
Chase Utley.
Jay Sully? He's the one that threw it early, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The season after that whole.
And then Utley took him yard.
Yeah,
Dude, being chivato, dude. I cannot believe that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's a lost season with the
Well, it's
Phillies.
not.
and-
I Phillies are
it's not-
fighting.
they're
The Phillies are
I
fighting.
think they have a wild card spot, right?
Do they?
Yeah.
Or right below, yeah. But
Yeah,
they're there.
they're there. So it's like, how do you do that?
Yeah. Okay. Now that you mentioned that, right? Really? You're fighting for a wild card spot, and you don't want
And you don't want no part of the ball. You don't want the ball.
Yeah.
because you're pitching as your own.
You know, there's that saying in baseball, like give me the ball.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that? And you can go all the way to like Little League and see that. Like there's kids that want the ball, they want to be in the moment, and there's people that don't.
Yeah.
There's people that don't want no part of it.
I don't know.
It's
That's
like
what
that
I'm saying.
ex-Yankee that they used to have, Carl Pavano. Like
Yeah.
he was just the mental midget. He didn't want no part of it. But poor Phillies, man. Feel bad for that. What if they face him like in the playoffs? You're not gonna pitch in New York if you have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
No quiero, no quiero, no quiero, no.
Kid, no.
Ya te dije, no.
Oh fuck. So we were talking about the Padres earlier. You know how we're what do you say, 1 million games ahead or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I want to talk about that Profar incident.
Against the
With
Marlins.
yeah,
right?
against the Marlins. So, scenario is Rojas hits a double right to the wall. He has a shot
One
to the
bounce,
wall,
yeah.
and it goes over Profar, right? It beats Profar to the wall. So Profar gets it, and then Rojas is not even rounding second. He's approaching second.
Yep.
So Rojas sees Profar kind of
Get the
like
ball.
Yeah, well, taking his time getting the ball,
Right.
you know, like not being aggressive.
Yeah.
So Profar motions with his glove, like saying,
Go.
"Go ahead. You want to take third so much? Go ahead, right?" So Rojas sees that. Guess what?
He goes.
Boom, takes off,
Yeah.
and he's safe at third. Right? So
He's done that before. I've seen him do that before.
Rojas has done that before.
No, Profar.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though.
He did that to the Dodgers. I think Chris Taylor or somebody. He did that, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. But here's the thing, though. I saw, you know how John Boy Media.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, John Boy Media used to break down videos and break down plays.
Like fights, right?
Anything.
Anything.
And he would zoom in and lip read. Oh. And he would tell you like what the players are saying to each other. Like he broke it down to what they were saying, what they were doing. He would get different camera angles and stuff like that. And he was actually the one that discovered the Houston scandal, the Houston trash scandal.
Oh, with the White Sox, huh?
No.
Where we can hear the trash.
Yeah, you can hear the trash.
Right,
the trash
right.
can being banged and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he uses his software, he uses his editing, and he like brings up sounds and he brings up, you know, just zooms in on certain camera angles, stuff like that. So he broke down this play. And Rojas didn't advance because Profar was motioning. Rojas advanced because Kim, the shortstop, was cutting it off to second.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So Rojas saw that. So Rojas saw that. He's like, dang, that's a long ass throw for Profar.
Right.
So he took off. And Profar wasn't motioning to Rojas. He was motioning to Kim, his own shortstop.
Third base.
He's like, hey, fucker, you're
Right,
supposed to
right.
cut off to third, not to
Right.
second.
Right.
So that's what happened.
So it was a sure double.
It was it was a for sure double.
double.
It was a for sure double,
For sure
and
double.
Kim went to cut it off to second instead of to third.
You know what? You're right.
So
You're right.
and I didn't realize that until I saw this John Boy video because even when they're going back in the dugout, Machado of all people,
Yeah.
Machado
The captain.
right? Yeah,
captain.
fucking Johnny Hustle, right?
The
trying
captain.
trying to get into Profar's fucking like trying to check him.
But
and-
what does Profar say?
Profar said that he should have just gotten just thrown it in instead of just motioning. Like telling
just
Kim
get it
to,
in. I mean,
yeah.
He is where he is. Just throw it at him.
I mean, okay, so you don't have the cutoff there. Well, oh well. What are you gonna do? You're gonna move Kim by, just throw the ball in.
That's a brave fart by Kim then.
That is.
But
Kind
Profar,
of both, to be honest. I mean, just get the ball in, too.
yeah, just get the ball in.
To your
Profar said, yeah,
to your
Profar,
cutoff.
Third base.
yeah. So Profar took the blame, right? Yeah, you're right, Wawa. It's part of Kim's fault.
Yeah.
But I mean, you should be able to make it a third, no? You're playing left field. I mean, don't you like?
I mean, but it's still a long throw.
Yeah, it is
it's a long throw.
If he's just by the wall, that's a long throw.
yeah.
no
I mean,
what.
he didn't make it there in one hop, but yeah, you're right. Like he basically took the blame and said, you know what, my shortstop wasn't there, but I should have just got the ball in quick.
Hey, that's a well. I mean, looking at it, if that was the case, Kim. That's what I thought it was at first.
Me too.
At first, like he's telling Kim, like,
Oh,
this throw needs to go to third.
oh, I thought he was like,
But
"Go,
why is
Rojas."
Kim like towards second base?
It was just a brain fart.
Yeah,
It was a brain fart on
to be.
Kim. Yeah,
It has to be.
it was a brain fart on Kim.
I mean, like for all the people that think that baseball's a slow game, I'll tell you what, when the ball's in play, there's nothing faster. I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like you got to make a decision. Like when the plays like that and the runners running around the bases, I mean, they always show you and they start to teach you when you're 8, 9 years old. You got to throw it to the next base to stop the runner, right?
right.
But I think it's a brain fart. If that's what it would happen, then it's Kim's fault.
Yeah, no, that's what happened because
But he
John
should
Boy.
have threw it in,
Yeah.
not hold. Not,
Yeah,
not hold.
Profar shouldn't have got the ball and then motion. Either if he's motioning to Rojas or motioning to his shortstop, don't do all that. Just throw it in.
Yeah.
Just get it in.
Yes.
Just be like, oh, Kim's not there. Fuck. Boom.
Let me throw it in.
Yeah.
At least to stop the runner.
The run, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not hold it.
Because
It's like-
even then it wasn't that close, but it was. If Profar throws the ball in quicker, Rojas doesn't advance at all.
No.
It's like like when the parents or coaches in Little League are screaming, throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the kid is just holding it like,
It's like, yeah. He's like, where do I throw it to?
yeah, like who do I throw it to?
You got like 4 people in front of you.
I know, who do I throw it to? Just,
Don't hold on to it.
yeah, don't. But, yeah, Profar should have threw it in, just, ahead of the runner, and then leave it to Kim.
It just,
What is the old saying? Do your job, right?
Yep.
It just didn't look good, man. It
No, it
wasn't a
doesn't.
good look. Either way, however, the situation, even after with the Tatis thing and everything, and then they do something like this, it just
No, and it doesn't look good,
Yeah.
And it just looks bad on everybody. I mean, first of all, they got terrible uniforms. City Connect.
Jesus.
They won the trade deadline. They're like under 500, and then this comes up. They're gonna pile it on.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Dude,
then
they're
now,
gonna pile it on them, dude.
and now Hader, I think he might be done for the season.
And
What happened?
what?
Yeah, there was
Late night. Is it a late night breaking news?
no, it happened yesterday. I think it happened yesterday. There was a swinging bunt in front of the mound.
Right.
Hader gets it and he just fucking guns it to first, right?
He like
Too bad it's
airbag,
fucking
dude.
too bad it's fucking
To right field.
to right field
Joe Adele.
where the
throw,
fucking
dude.
usher's sitting at on the
Yeah.
bucket.
Se me la tiró a mí, like,
No, yeah. He threw it so hard and so offline that the fucking guy in the bucket had to move.
surprised he didn't try to catch it. Like, where did I throw it?
Yeah, like, was that foul or what? But yeah, and I guess on that throw, he fucking hurt his arm.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, you know what, man? I think the Brewers hosed the Padres, dude.
They probably had something
They
on it.
knew already, dude. Come on, man. I'm sorry to say, but Padres, dude, I think you guys got hosed. AJ Preller, he's been hanging out with Joey Gallo, dude. First of all, he's wired way too tight. But, dude, come on. How do you trade Josh Hader, dude?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, dude.
If that fool's right, how do you trade him?
Yep.
When I saw that trade, I was like,
Something's up.
man, something's up, dude. You don't just trade Josh Hader like that. Dude,
I
the
don't
guy
know.
throws 99 from the left side.
Dirty slider.
Dirty
Yeah.
slider. And now he gets to San Diego and he can't find the zone. Obviously, something's wrong. It's like with Bueller.
Or maybe their pitching coaches is not,
I know, but when they traded him, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, because they got Musgrove, they got fucking Darvish,
Snell.
Snell, Manea.
yeah.
And
And see,
they're
that's
still
what's
getting-
scary. And
Yeah.
that's what's scary. These fools, just get hot.
And
Yeah.
what is it?
They can roll through the playoffs.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean,
God.
I don't know. What is the pitching staff doing?
That well, they're all veterans. That's what they got going from, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I mean, they got a lot of drama. I don't think they'll get out of the wild card round that first 3 games.
Mm.
But the Padres could be dangerous, right? Everything's going bad. First of all, their uniforms look like shit, So
I
Like,
swear,
you
man.
shit
It's
on
like,
them,
you know, like that fucking highlighter, fucking. We get like all the different colored inks on one pen, and you
Yeah.
get to select whatever. That's
Yeah.
what they fucking look like, bro.
oh, the City Connect.
The right shoulder, I go with the pink fluorescent. The left one, I go with the green fluorescent.
Yeah,
you know?
no, that's bad, dude. They showed a picture of the manager Melvin, and he's got to explain the shitty performance and these shitty uniforms. That's got to be bad.
Yeah, they got their uniforms at fucking Staples or some shit, bro.
I thought the Dodgers screwed up theirs, man, but these dudes just went next level. Dude, like,
I'm telling you, man. When I saw that commercial, like they're on fucking lowriders and shit. They're hitting switches and shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. They're gonna have some old English letters or some shit,
No.
right? Ni madres, they came out looking like fucking kindergarten projects. That's crazy, bro.
they look like the old school gangster chicks, dude. That all make it up with different makeups and highlighters and eyeliners, and that's just bad, dude.
They look like a fucking. They're in Saved by the Bell or some shit, bro.
Terrible, Padres, terrible.
Yeah.
That's good.
So there's one play. It involved the Guardians and and involved the catcher Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges, he used to play for the Padres.
Right. So we all know the Buster Posey rule, right? Buster Posey rule is if you're a catcher and there's a play at home, you have to give the runner a lane.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. But that right there is iffy, right? There's a gray area for that, right?
Yeah, big time.
Big time, right? Because they say that catcher can have 1 foot on the line, and that's giving a lane, right? So there's a play at home. and it was bang bang, and Baez was the runner. It was against the Tigers. Baez was the runner. So Baez goes out. He swings out towards the dugout side.
You're talking bias from the Tigers, right?
Right, yeah, Baez from the Tigers. He swings out, right? And Hedges has 1 foot on the line, catches the ball, and then he moves over to the other side of the line to tag fucking Baez, who's swinging out. Because, you know, his fucking magic slides that he does, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's trying to get the plate with one fingertip and shit like that. He's trying to avoid the tag. So Hedges comes over, puts the knee down, but as he's putting the knee down, he's coming over to attack Baez, who's like almost in the fucking dugout.
Right.
So the play's there, he tags him out. Umpire calls it out. Guess what? Hinch. AJ Hinch. I want to review it. There was no fucking lane for the fucking runner. They review it, and guess what? They overturn it. Fucking Guardians lose 4-3. I mean, either the Buster Posey rule has fucking run its course, or is it getting out of hand?
Well, the Buster Posey rule, right? The only thing that he left us, the Buster Posey rule.
Okay.
But it's tricky because how do you know where the throw's gonna be?
You don't.
Exactly. That's number one. Number two, the catcher has the right to go catch the ball right where it's thrown. So if that leads them to move his feet, like you said.
Well, this play here didn't lead him. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't lead him. He caught it. He had 1 foot on the line, right, and his right foot was towards the mound. So he left the lane for the runner.
Right. And where was the throw coming from? Left field?
No, second from second base because the ball hit the bag. The ball hit the bag, bounced up, and the shortstop got it.
Oh, so the throw's coming from the
left
infield.
side. Okay. Yeah, coming from the infield, from the shortstop, shortstop area. But he gave the runner a lane.
How far was the runner when he caught it?
He was in the grass.
Oh, okay. Because he's coming around.
He's swinging around, trying to avoid the tag.
Okay.
So he catches it, and guess what? He's going to go to where the runner is to make the tag, right?
Right.
So why is he wrong?
Oh yeah, that's
ticky tacky.
Yeah, that's
ticky-tacky, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So they're saying that he has to give him the line, the lane.
You have to give a lane, like
so
where the
chalk is. You can't even put your foot right there in front of the plate.
You could. You just can't straddle the line.
No,
that's way too much.
That's ticky-tacky.
Right?
Bacho's showing me the play.
The video, yeah.
They're watching the video right now. But.
If you guys have a chance, look at that video. It's Austin Hedges and Baez. It's play at the plate, and when they overturn the call.
That's too much, man.
No,
too much,
that's
right?
Too much. You gotta. No, that's too much, man.
Why can't they just make it? You have to slide.
Well, let me tell you this: at second base, and I've seen this over the last couple of weeks, maybe months, and I don't know if he hasn't caught it. And this has to be part of the scouting report. But those second basemen that are covering the base, if they know that the guy's gonna go head first, they're dropping their leg.
Dropping the knee, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're dropping their knee.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hasn't seen it. I've seen it a couple times, but they're starting to drop their leg. Yeah. Isn't that
should be blocking the base too.
Yeah, isn't that blocking the base?
Yeah.
Even though we all know that that's part of the game, but isn't that blocking the base if he drops his knee?
Same thing. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. I think it happened to Turner at third base a couple months ago. Justin Turner was running into third base. It might have been a guy from the Padres, and what is the third baseman going to say? Oh, I needed to drop my knee to catch this ball that was being thrown to me. No, you didn't.
But it doesn't matter.
Blocking the bag.
But it doesn't matter what
you did it intentionally.
But it doesn't matter what you say anymore. It's like it's going up to a number. Like Hedges has said, he's like, we're playing the game. He's like, why do we need the umpires there for? If you're going to go to another umpire in New York that probably is not even watching the game, and just he's going to base his own opinion on it.
He's probably sipping on a mocha. And then they tell him, hey, go look at the inning. He's like, it's inning. You know what I mean? He doesn't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like, he goes, why do we have umpires there then?
Yeah. And what was if the umpire has a shitty angle, that's
no, he was there. He was right on it.
So, okay, but I'm just saying, like, if he has a shitty angle, that's going to contribute to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's going to ask for help, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But the umpire has to worry about the tag,
Yeah.
tag or home plate first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
has enough to worry about.
when they overturned it, they came back. They announced it like the NFL now. Because the fans are not paying attention.
Yeah.
they fucking. Oh yeah, it was deemed that the runner did not have a running lane. I said, well then chalk the grass then. If you didn't have a running lane, fucking just make a line from to the
Obviously,
grass.
Baez knew that he didn't have a lane. That's why he was going around towards the dugout and coming around, to try to tag the plate.
Yeah.
Obviously, he knew.
Yeah. So I thought that was fucking horrible, man.
It's going to come down to just tagging home plate, not the runner, just tagging home plate, touching
Like
home
a
plate.
force out.
Yeah. You're
I
gonna
mean,
just let him he's close.
What else can they do?
Or you know what they're gonna do? Like a Shetland, they put the lines in between the fucking first and second.
Let's go back
And
to
if you pass that white line, you are awarded second. If not, you gotta go back to first.
the line in the softball, in the softball leagues.
Softball leagues
Yeah.
and in Shetland, they put little white marks in between the running lane. And like when the player calls time, they're gonna look where the runner's at. Oh, you passed the white line. Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
You can go to second. They're gonna have to do that at fucking third and home.
And what about and then what about that play with Tyler Anderson and
Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, right? Yeah. He didn't give him a lane to the plate.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to give him a lane to the plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Anderson was straddling the line.
He was on the
Okay,
Yeah.
but he's in the lane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's not supposed to give Ian Happ a lane to the plate?
Yeah.
Isn't the guy the same shit? Is it just because he has gear on?
Because it was a rundown.
Yeah, because
it shouldn't matter though.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, and then this fool goes full Ronnie Lott on him and throws him on the ground like como si nada, But come on,
yeah.
you're just gonna let him walk in?
No.
Yeah.
Pásale.
Go ahead, score.
Fuck,
People
man,
come in,
yeah,
you
dude.
step out there, pásale.
It's getting. I understand. Yeah, because injuries. Yeah.
But I want everybody to pay attention to that when you guys are watching a ball game and trip out on the bases. I've seen it a couple times. I haven't seen it at first, but I've seen it at second. I've seen it at third.
Yeah.
These guys are starting to drop their.
Yeah.
Josh.
And part of it is because they're wearing those pancakes, like you said.
Yeah. Those fucking oven mitts.
So if there's a guy at first base and he's gonna steal to second, right? And I'm the shortstop that's gonna cover whoever covers nowadays with the shifts, but that fool's wearing a pancake. Some of these fools wearing it on both hands, I think I saw.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, if that fool's wearing a pancake, what is this slide?
Oh, don't get me
What's this slide? Head first, right?
Head first, yeah.
So the guy knows.
Don't get me started on the people that are putting both fucking oven mitts on. Because you're putting one on, it takes long as fuck. And then guess what? You can try to put the other one. How you going to Velcro that shit?
Exactly.
Your first base coach.
The first base coach.
Yeah, hey coach, hook me up, please. Hook me up, please.
But you know what I'm saying, though? You know those fools are going to go head first.
Yeah. They're going to drop the knee.
So whoever's dropping their knees, that's smart.
Yeah.
Whether you think it's legal or not.
Even though
it's
some
smart.
players are dropping their knees, even if they're coming spikes up.
I wouldn't do that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I peek over and I see this fool has oven mitts, quiere sacar la carne, el pollo del oven.
Está caliente, está
Está
caliente.
caliente. I'm going to drop my knee.
Yeah.
Put in oven mitts like they're fucking baking cookies.
That's what I'm saying, right? So that's interesting, man. Hopefully I don't know, man. I see it getting worse than before it gets better, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're gonna be watching golf in 5 years. Yeah, Leon.
Yeah, I was the Hedges like
Street talkers.
he let
Golf edition.
fucking cricket.
Let's talk about it. Tiger Woods.
Fucking yeah. Well, I mean Hedges.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But Hedges like, you know what? And he also made a good point. Like we're getting fucking suspended for fucking this. We're getting suspended for a cell phone. We're getting suspended for fucking saying, I don't like this guy or whatever, shit like that. We're getting fined. We're getting fucking. What are the umpires? When are they being liable for the fucking calls they're making or the fucking
Yeah.
Like who's policing them?
Yeah. Se cree muy some of them.
So he's like I think he basically said umpire needs to apologize to our team. We need an apology.
Who Tito said that? Tito Francona?
No, Hedges.
Oh, Hedges. Okay.
Hedges. He went off. He went off on the post.
Nah, man. That's you gotta let that play. You gotta let that play out. You can't call him for that.
Well, all right. So moving on to another controversial move by Tony LaRussa. Again, he intentionally walked to load the bases with a 1-2 count. 1-2 count. I mean, what? I mean,
Who was batting?
I don't know. But you had 2 strikes already. I mean,
He's pretty much saying, "Yeah, me vale, I don't care."
oh, I don't. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pitcher was fucking pissed, man. Pitcher, Abreu was just like throwing his hands up, like,
But I bet you,
he just threw off his pitcher. Yeah, I mean,
right?
it took me all this work to get to 1-2, and then you're gonna give him the base.
No, and not only that, you're like fucking motivated to get out of this fucking, to get out of the situation, right? Like, fuck, I got 2 runners on. Let me,
1-2.
Yeah, like you're fucking digging deep, like fuck this shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you.
so what happened? So the runners went to second and third, obviously.
No, bases loaded. It was
I know, but I'm saying before that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened before that. I don't know what happened after. Doesn't matter though. I mean,
I'm trying to think like Tony
First
LaRussa.
of all, the White Sox have been a disappointment.
Yeah.
Right? They lost.
And they need to get rid of Tony LaRussa.
Yeah. You know Tony LaRussa's not going to be coming back. Unless the owner that's signing the checks, who first of all hired him,
Yeah.
says you're back, he's not coming back. But how do you... Dude, it's got to be the numbers. He's got to be looking at the numbers saying, this fool, when it's 1-2, turns into Babe Ruth. It has to be. You know what I mean? He turns into Ted Williams when he's 1-2.
Who that batter is and who's behind him. Like,
Yeah. And that's the
like
thing.
what's the reason?
Yeah. But no, he's definitely made no friends, huh?
no. Well, even when he got hired as a fucking manager, he they fucking put his jersey number was .08.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think he's had any respect by the fucking White Sox fans.
Damn, dude. I mean, this is a multi-time World Series champion manager. We're not just talking about a guy like Grady Little or, you know what I mean? We're not talking about dudes like that. We're talking about Tony LaRussa.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Been there, done that. Took the Cardinals team in 2011 that only won like 80 games or something. That's crazy, man. I don't get it. He's definitely making no friends. He's not gonna be back next year, but to be walking guys 1-2 with the runner with the base open, I mean, I could see it 3-1. No.
Yeah.
3-1, yeah.
Hitters count, yeah.
1-2.
They're fresh, yeah, but
Yeah,
I think this is a
that guy's gonna be legit, dude.
Yeah, second
McKenzie?
and third. Oh, they were down. They were down 5-2.
Oh, they were down already.
and there's 2 outs.
The
There's 2
pitcher
outs.
didn't even know. The pitcher didn't even know.
the
Lo
pitcher
estaba
didn't know.
mirando.
Yeah. Even the batter's like, what?
Look.
But
Jake
there's
Diekman.
2 outs. I thought there maybe one out.
No, there's 2 outs,
go
and
for
they're
the
down.
double play,
They're down 3
maybe.
runs. They're down 3 runs in the 7th.
Damn. They caught him sleeping in the dugout the other day too, dude. That's not good.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Estaba dormido el vato, dude.
Yeah, he needs to go.
And
He's done, dude.
said he needs to go.
You know what, man? The guy, and we're talking about Jerry Reinsdorf, who's the owner of the White Sox and the Bulls, right?
Oh, okay.
So that's the owner of the White Sox. But I guess like in the 1970s, he fired him.
You wanted him back.
Yeah, era una espina that he had to take out, so he brought him back. But yeah, Tony's got to go, dude. Tony's got to go. Not that he's not a good manager. He's probably just like all these numbers. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
A la verga, yeah. I'm out of here.
Oh, he's old. How old is he now? 80?
He's that close
Oh,
to
yeah.
80, dude.
Yeah, no.
No, he's not close to 80.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Like
What the
78.
fuck?
Yep.
What about Baker?
Dusty Baker's like mid 70s too.
But he looks better than fucking LaRussa, I think.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Baker probably like intakes the information.
Oh,
Baker's
yeah.
like,
Yeah, he does.
all right,
Well,
dog, you know?
He
Yeah,
studies
so-
it. Yeah, he studies. He's adapted to it.
I hate to say
yeah.
it, dude, but the Astros are going to be tough to beat in the playoffs, man.
Yeah, they are.
I'm telling you right now, man. The Astros, the Yankees ain't going to make it out of the first round, but the Astros are going to be tough, dude. But anyways, that's a different story. But yeah, Tony's done.
That's funny, dude. Street Talkers is brought to you by All American Sports Shop, located in Winnetka, California. All American is your one-stop shop for all your baseball and softball needs. From gloves to grips, from bats to bags, All of the products are from top-of-the-line brands. Come check out Creos. Creos is All-America's exclusive brand of baseball products. Creos makes maple and yellow birch wood bats. Creos makes fielder's gloves. And Creos even makes resistance bands. Remember to always support your local and small business. Find All-American Sports Shop on Instagram at All-American Baseball Shop.
What is up, guys? It's your friend Agent Ubeda here with the Agent Ubeda Realty Group. For all my homeowners that want to cash in on their investment, that's right. You've waited all so long for this time. Right now, your values are the ultimate high. Now is the time to cash out. Now is the time to sell and get all that money back on your investment, guys. I will guarantee you 30 days or less to have your house under contract, or I pay you. That's right. You don't pay me. I'm going to pay you. 818-482-9505. That's 818-482-9505. Now is the time to sell.
So there was another. I got approached by like 3 or 4 people already. Now that the new high school season is starting, kids are starting to practice now for the fall ball, and I've had like 3 or 4 people already approach me saying, "Hey, you guys got to talk about holding players back,
Like age-wise?
age-wise." So like saying, if your kid is going into 9th grade, but there's
a young 9th grade, or
if they're a young 9th grade,
you're talking about like graduating at 17 instead of 18.
no, graduating at 18 instead of 17.
Yeah. So
Right,
bringing them
right.
back to.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Holding them back so they can be bigger than the other kids in their school.
Yeah.
So they can be, I guess,
Unless letting it happen naturally, right?
right.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a new trend. And you know what? I guess everybody has the right to do it, right? As a parent, you have a right to do it.
Yeah.
And but I guess it's a new trend that you're holding your kid back intentionally, even though the kid is doing good he's in grades in school academically, he's doing great.
So it's all about the sport.
It's all about the sport.
Yeah.
And then your kid is good now. He can compete now, or he or she, whatever.
Yeah, like
He or she can compete now, is good academically, but it's the parents saying, no, I want my kid to be bigger and better than the other kids.
I want my kid to have a full beard in 5th grade. You know what I mean?
No, I mean they do it right before high school.
Middle school, they have like 3 kids.
Right. So
They're
like
married.
we're at a tournament. We're at a tournament, and it was a 14U tournament, right? And I didn't go on Saturday. And they played a team. They got wiped out like 7-0, right? And I think they got no hit. My kids team got no hit, right? So then on Sunday I go to the games on Sunday, and I told parents like, hey, what happened? Oh, how's the other team? He's like, oh yeah, I mean they had 2-year holdbacks, on that team over there. I was like, nah, not 2 years.
But they go by age, not by grade, though, in those tournaments, no?
They go by age.
Oh. So how is it a whole, like,
I don't
how
know.
do they get away with it? Like, I could see, like, the kid's a 4th grader and he's already, like, 15. You know what I mean?
Right.
But these guys they do it by age, no?
By age.
By
I
what
know by
age
age,
they are,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, by age. Even though some programs that are feeder teams into a private school, their programs are by grade.
I'll never forget, this is football, but the kid, Jimmy Clausen, he was, like, all-world at Old Christian. And I
Okay.
remember he started as a freshman at Notre Dame. And I remember watching his first game. And the announcer goes, oh, yeah, Jimmy Clausen out of Westlake Village in California, 20 years old. I'm like, 20 years old?
True
As
freshman.
a true freshman, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Like, these guys are like, you know what I mean? Like, that's too much. But I can see it. I can see them trying to get an edge, you know what I mean? Like,
I can see it in football just because those guys are so big. Once
Yeah.
they get
Okay.
to college,
Yeah.
Right.
because they're big boys. But
Yeah.
Even
So
then, yeah.
I guess this is what's happening
it's
in
not
baseball.
it's not fair, like,
Yeah.
I mean, if your kid is, like, fully developed and he's 12. It's like that movie, right? Benchwarmers. I am 12. You know,
Yeah.
that's different. But to hold them back, you know what I mean? Like that's.
And I think LAUSD just came out or just reiterated on the rule that if you turn 19 at a certain month in your senior year, you can't play your senior year.
Oh no.
No, because you'll be too old.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's like June.
That's how they have to regulate.
Police it, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, some parents aren't fucking looking at that. Some parents are not. They're only looking at right now, like, oh, I'm holding my kid back.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't do it right, your kid may not be playing the senior year when it's most important.
And they'll be sitting out.
Yeah, they'll be sitting out. So,
Yeah, no, you're right.
I don't know.
I think. I mean.
It's up to the parents. I
How
guess,
many?
you know?
Yeah, like how bad do you want to, like give your kid an advantage over the other kids?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just hurting them because they're just like dominating these kids that are like just
But not only that, as a kid, I mean, you grew up, you went to school with your friends. So many years. You guys grew up together. You're looking forward to go to the next grade with your friends and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then hey, guess what? Sorry guys, I'm flunking on purpose. I'll see you guys next year.
Like in ninth
Yeah.
grade.
Hey, Pancho, you gonna go to the grad party? Nah, I'm not graduating this year, bro. Sorry, bro.
Aren't you?
Hey, you gonna go to grad
grade?
night? Hey, you gonna go to grad night? Nah, next year. I'll go. I'll see you guys at. No,
Like,
you won't see me.
Ninth grade orientation, or in the 12th grade, like the pictures, you put like a little profile of yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting my first grandkid. You know what I mean? Like how many years do you have to hold these people back?
It's gonna,
I'm gonna be a granddad, and soon.
You talk about yearbook pictures, right? Well, so in our yearbook, I have two pictures. One is the senior picture, and then one is a regular picture because I don't know if I was gonna graduate or not. There was how the fuck you come out twice?
Oh, they put you with the white studios.
They put me in
they
the black and white,
I wonder if they still do that.
pictures, right? The regular black and white pictures, and then they put me in the fucking.
But that wasn't that the 11 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My picture was an 11-hour picture in my fucking high school yearbook.
They threw you in at the last.
They're like, este güey, no, la hizo.
The no sabemos section.
Yeah,
No salvo.
If I'm gonna graduate.
yeah. So if you guys listen to episode 1, go back to episode 1. You know the story about my high school, if I was gonna graduate or not. But yeah, that's what happened. But like I'm not gonna say my parents held me back. I held myself back, right?
They're the tenistas.
Yeah.
But
So-
I wonder if they still do that with the white studios. They have to, huh?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Even though kids take better pictures of themselves with
Yeah.
their
With
cell
their
phones.
phones and all these filters
I
and
said
shit, right?
now you provide your own picture.
That's what I'm saying.
I think so. Yeah.
Really? Oh wow.
¿Pa qué? I got my white studios appointment. ¿Pa qué? Tanta pinche foto que tienes ahí.
That's funny, dude. So yeah,
Ponle un filtro y ya.
so I mean, I don't know. It's I guess it's up to the parents. Me
Don't hold
personally,
your kids back, parents. Just let them be, man.
Yep.
Si son pendejos and you have no choice, all right.
Then that's
that's
It's like saying, oh, my kid, I held my kid back because he's a pendejo, and the kid's right there like, no, I'm not.
or not, or you talk to a person. Yeah, I held my kid back. Talent wise, I wanted to say. You're thinking something. No, I think you held your kid back. He's a pendejo. But it's cool though.
We'll
Don't worry
we'll
about
go
it.
with that. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's totally up to parents. I mean, if they think they're making a good decision with that, then so be it. Me personally, if the kid's doing good academically, and
Just
if
let it be.
he's still competing, then he's gonna compete later on.
Because he's going to face that competition anyways, eventually.
Yeah.
Right? He's
Right.
going to face the competition eventually. So
Yeah.
whether you hold it back or just put it off, he's going to face that competition, whether it gets to college or whatever.
And that's the thing too, right? Like, let's say you do hold your kid back, and you're bigger, and you're fucking dominating and shit like that. Well, guess what? The next level, there'll be kids bigger than you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like that kid, Jimmy Clausen, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That fool didn't win like one game at Notre Dame. And that fool was undefeated in high school. 20 years old, started 4 years at Notre Dame. I think he won like 2 games.
Because it was a big fucking step.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you go from dominating, like, okay, I got this, right? And And then you get to the next level, like, hey, oh,
Like
that's cute.
Oaks Christian,
Yeah,
Oaks Christian was like Division 12.
that's cute.
And then he went to Division 1 football. I was like,
yeah.
these dudes are like just as good as you.
Like, oh, you hit fucking 20 bombs in high school because you're 19? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
You know? Here's
I
a
am
fucking,
hit this
I am
curveball.
19.
yeah, here's this fucking 95 mile per hour fucking.
15 were against Chavez. You went yard 15 times. Four against Canoga inside the park home runs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got 20 bombs. That, you know what, man? That's something I hated. And when like coaches like they pump up the player stats, ground ball, the guy bobbled it 4 times.
He's gonna base it. He was gonna beat it out.
But he's batting 600. No, he's not. The scorekeeper's like, no, he's not.
Or game changers?
Yeah.
People do game changers?
Yeah, like the guy's like all league, right?
My kid had a triple. No, it's a
No,
single with
it's
2
not.
errors.
But then you have the all league player. You know, he batted 650 with 15 little league home runs and 40 RBIs. No,
Yeah.
he didn't. And then the guy that's the all league player, he's like, I did. Not even he can believe it.
Yeah. So last week we talked about how the cancel culture has arrived in high school and it's different.
There's one more thing that I'm hearing too is that I've heard it twice already, like in the last week or two. Kids that are committed are gonna pitch less in high school.
Yeah, I've heard
So
that.
I heard like there's like I don't want to say names and stuff,
Yep.
but I heard somebody committed to UCLA. Let's say UCLA,
Right.
where that pitcher now his senior year is gonna throw like 3 innings at a time.
Yep.
Because they don't want to.
Or they're
Yeah.
gonna be drafted, or they have a good chance to be drafted,
Yeah,
right? I read a big ass article about that too. That's if you're the high school coach.
Yeah, you're stuck. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, like, dude, I need you to win this championship. Throw 7, shove. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
Or
I'm going to mission. I can't. You know what I mean?
no, yeah, you're right. I mean,
Come on, dude.
you know what? It's
My real coach told me not to pitch too much.
Yeah.
My college coach.
Okay. Speaking of that, right?
Now what?
So that goes back to the younger kids, right? When you coach younger kids, and like in Pony, I had a kid one time. We were doing stations, right? Hitting stations. One was heavy ball, one was soft toss, one was the like a pepper, right? You know, you're playing pepper and shit. So every kid uses their own bat, right? Well, one kid came up to my station. I was doing heavy balls, and they were swinging the bat, whatever the case. And then this kid came up, and he didn't have a bat with him.
Yeah.
I said, okay, you know, you go get a bat. He's like, no, I can't. I said, what do you mean? Well, my coach told me not to do heavy balls with the bat because the heavy balls messes up the bat. Your coach? I said, which coach? Is he here? No, my hitting coach that goes to my house.
Okay.
I'm like,
That's
all right.
tough, dude.
Right? I mean, I get it. Yeah, he made a good
they're,
point.
they're expensive bats.
Yeah, they're expensive bats, you know, but get an
But
old
don't-
bat.
Yeah, have a backup. Have
a
a
backup bat.
wood bat. Have something. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Don't just not hit.
So it's a little bit like that, right? I mean, but here's the thing. If you're a good coach, right, and you want the development of a kid, are you going to force that kid to pitch? And knowing that he is going to get drafted and he has a good career ahead of him?
You still have to throw. Can't you like get hurt?
I mean, this scouts got to see you. I mean,
But if
I
he's
mean,
already
they're saying that
committed.
they already saw you.
No, they're already
That's
committed.
the article that I read.
If they're already committed, what scouts are going to see you? I mean,
But you got to throw innings though.
Well,
You
that's
gotta
my point.
Build up your arm.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
my point.
At the college level, now you're looking at 60, 70, 80 innings. If you're
Right.
a guy, the way you think
Right.
you are, then you're gonna throw
And then
innings.
in your senior year, you're not gonna throw a lot. That probably hurt your arm, no?
No, I think so. Yeah.
Because it's like
unless he's throwing somewhere else.
unless he's
You know,
he's going to
he's
throw
doing
somewhere else.
workouts and doing bullpens. You know,
Just throwing bullpens. But
Yeah.
that's not
It's like if
sustainable.
you're a high school coach and then you tell your players, hey, we're gonna throw bullpens, and your quote unquote top pitcher's like, I'm not. I'm gonna throw a bullpen later.
Yeah, or I threw a bullpen yesterday.
Yeah, with my other coach.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's happened. Yeah, it's happened to me too.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd be furious.
Like we had a kid that was on.
Furious.
We had a kid that was on three.
That's a JV kid to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dude, I'd be pissed. And the kid's like, oh, I threw yesterday. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Like we used to have that problem. We had tournaments, you know, and we're having a rotation going, you know. We had this kid pitch first game, this kid for second game. Come game time, hey coach, I pitched 4 innings with my other team yesterday. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
So now you gotta figure out who's gonna throw next, and then you gotta move your defense. Yeah. I mean,
It's like Dave Roberts telling Reyes Montoya, like, hey, you can throw an inning? No, I just throw the morning.
yeah.
Settles for. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just
Like,
threw
I can't.
I just threw a fucking Pocono Park.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
yesterday.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
But dude, I'd be pissed, dude, as a or the kid that says, hey man, I'm gonna throw you Monday, right? You can throw it against Kennedy. I just threw 9 yesterday for my dad's team.
For the Hokies.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? I'd
Yeah.
be pissed, dude. Oh, my arm's hanging away. I just threw 9.
Man.
But I can't throw against Silmar because I just threw 9. Like, come on, man. Like, it's happening. It's got to be happening.
Yeah.
Nowadays, dude, it's got to be happening. All the competition with travel ball teams and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's
It's got to
happening.
be happening, dude.
And not only that, like even when they have showcases and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like
PG showcases and all these showcases, you guess what? When they do the showcases, they're doing scrimmages.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
And
parents,
you're throwing-
let your kid be a high school
Kid.
baseball player. Let them just do it. And right now, you're in that situation.
I'm in that situation.
You're
Like,
in that situation.
So he did summer ball, right? And he played for a month. He played the 8 games, and they practiced whatever. When summer ball was over, I told myself, he's gonna rest for August.
Yep.
He's not gonna throw the ball at all in August.
Good. Yep.
But that went out the window because I guess they're starting to practice now.
Yeah, they started practicing.
They're starting to practice, but I mean, he went 3 weeks without throwing a ball.
Good.
You know?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because I mean,
I think you come better from that.
Yeah.
If you take a break
Yeah.
from doing something, I think you come back like even better from that.
yeah.
Because you just
Especially
like,
at that age.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you just get it out of your head and you just.
Even
it's
though
better.
I mean, he's fucking 13 years old. You know,
But
like
still, man,
you
it's
never
like
get tired.
Llanitos.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
he never gets tired. He's I want to play. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to throw. But the body's on his rest. Even though your mind is telling you I'm ready to go, your body needs to rest.
You gotta save them from themselves, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta save them from themselves because it's just too much.
Yeah. So that's that situation. And I just wanted to mention that last week we talked about how to coach kids nowadays. You know, with the cancel culture, and
That was
we
a
wanna
great
say-
subject. By
we
the
want
way.
to say that kids, you know, some kids are soft, or I want to say that. Okay, I won't say that they're soft. They won't tolerate
as much.
and as much as we did, right, growing up, and our generation before us. But we had some feedback from a parent, a mom, and she's also a coach.
Yep.
I won't say her name, but she made a good point. You know, she agreed. She agreed that yeah, it depends on the age. You know, but she did disagree that when we said the parents should mind their own business.
She disagreed.
She disagreed when we said that parents should mind their own business, and she makes a good point because she says as a parent, she would want to know what that her son is starting to play on teams now. She would want to know like what's the plan of the coach. She wants a line of communication with the coach, which is good. Having that line of communication, but you gotta also respect
The coach's
the
decision.
coach's
Yeah.
game plan, right?
Yeah.
and their decisions.
Yeah, and the decisions, and if you don't agree with it, then you talk about it, right? You figure something out. But she said, I want a line of communication with the coach, and she's knowledgeable of the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really knowledgeable of the sport, and she would like to know like how they're doing, what do they need help with and stuff like that. So she's coming at a great angle, like saying,
The right angle.
yeah, if my kid is not doing it or is not doing it right, or tell me what it is, and I'll work with my kid. That's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess and I should have mentioned that. She makes a great point. I should have mentioned that yeah, work with your kid. We'll find out what the problem is. Don't just say no, you're fucking wrong, coach.
Yeah.
No, and I'm gonna go to the district because you're just wrong.
I'm gonna send an email to the principal.
Yeah. So that's what I meant. Like that's what I meant when we say that the parents should mind their own business.
And just let the coach.
Let the coach, but then have that line of communication.
And you know what? It's tougher for a fan, for a parent, when they go to these games and they've been around the game and they understand the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we said in previous episodes, like some of us, when we watch the game, we watch it different from the normal fan. So they're not seeing, it's just you're seeing it from different lenses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, if you want to have a conversation with the coach, fine. Mm-hmm. But it can't, first of all, it can't be during the practice. It cannot be during the mid, after the top of the third.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to let it be when it is right.
Yeah.
You can't be screaming from the bleachers, you know, you can't, put my son in, why are you taking him out? Or you should bunt right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only a coach knows why they do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
whether it's right or wrong.
Whether it's right or wrong. Because who's gonna have to live with it at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
But she makes a good point. She makes a good point that as a parent, you need to talk to the coach. You need to have that communication with them.
And some coaches don't even have that line of communication with you.
No, some of them don't.
Right?
No.
Like some of them won't even have that line of communication with you.
Yeah.
So, but I agree. Like if you have that line of communication, you have parents that are willing to accept and work with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's better for the coach.
Yeah.
That's better for the coach.
Now, here's another thing, though. If you have that line of communication, and like she said, you find out what's going on, and you work with your kid to try to change it, and then the kid changes it, puts in the effort, puts in the work, puts in the commitment to change it, and you as a parent help them do that, and if the coach still doesn't recognize that, then the coach is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to give the kid the opportunity, no?
Yeah.
Where are you going to see if the kid's doing it or not?
Yeah.
In the
practice, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Practice, right?
So,
and if he's doing it in practice and you put him in the game, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if a coach has you in the game in crucial situations, in crucial games,
you need to execute.
Yeah.
And that means that he trusts you, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
So,
but if he doesn't, then it's tough.
But I appreciate the feedback, especially from this coach and mom. She makes a great point, and she mentions that not necessarily just mind your own business, but have that open line of communication.
Yeah.
So.
And let the coaches coach your kids.
Yeah.
If the coaches are not good, you're gonna know.
Right.
You're gonna know that right away. But if your coach, if your coach looks like they know what they're doing, then I'm not saying like mind your own business, but just let them coach, let them do their thing.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
And if the process is not working, then do something about it.
But if you're seeing it out in your eyes, and you're seeing it that your kid is not producing and not doing what he's supposed to be doing, then
go to another program.
It is what it is.
Yeah, go to another program. Don't make the coach liable, and don't end careers like that.
Yes.
Don't
way
just
to put it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the worst thing you can do is if because your kid is not getting the opportunity from a coach. I mean, whatever the case may be, you think that the coach is bullying you or he's discriminating your kid, or the case may be, that coach still has a family, still has bills to pay.
Yep.
Still has just like you. Okay, if you have a problem, don't start accusing and go straight to the district. Have a conference with them. Have a conference with the principal. Work it out. And if you still don't like it, then just get your kid out of the program.
Don't start going after jobs, because that's like Juan said, is like these coaches have families, and you know what I mean. Like, first of all,
unless if that coach is hurting your kid,
and
first of all, if the kid, if the coach, you know how parents are to say, oh, that coach doesn't like my kid, or the kid says like the coach doesn't like me. First of all, I would always tell my players, if I didn't like you, like honestly didn't like you, you wouldn't even be part of this team.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would I even keep you around?
Yep.
If it was that I didn't like you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I never understood. Like, oh, the coach doesn't like me. Oh, the coach doesn't like my kid. Why are you even here?
It's the same when your kids tell you don't love me anymore.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Like yesterday, my son's like, oh,
Go to your room.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I was like, come on, man.
yeah. So I mean, yeah.
But great point. This is a great point.
And I love the feedback. Appreciate the
Yeah.
feedback from a well and respected person that we all know, and I appreciate that.
That comes from a baseball family.
Exactly.
Baseball family for sure.
The
Yeah.
baseball family.
And she
so
knows she knows what she's talking about.
Yes.
You know, she knows what she's talking about. So appreciate that. Also, Wawa, you want to give us some shout out?
Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to Officer Rico that works in Pacoima around the projects. He was driving around when we were playing last Sunday, so I wanted to give him a shout out. He's a loyal listener. His brother, who coaches at Birmingham, is also a loyal listener. So shout out to the Officer Rico and his brother Gus. Thanks for listening, man. If you guys have any topics that you think that we should talk about, send it our way. And also, I want to give a shout out to my second period student from last year. I saw him at the start of school. He's like, "Hey, coach, I still listen to the podcast." So shout out to him. Yeah. So I just want to make sure I get that in.
Officer Rico does a lot of work with the LAPD baseball team
Yes,
too.
he does. Yes, he does.
He's with Officer Scott,
Yep.
right? Scott Clark. Is it Scott Clark?
I don't know his partner's name.
But yeah, whenever they have events, you know, when the Dodgers come and they redo the fields, he's out there, and he organizes a lot of events with kids. They go to schools, and he's out there. You know, I even saw a picture one time. He was chalking the fields in his police uniform. You know, like
Yep.
So that's Officer Rico, good guy. If you hit him up on Instagram, Dodgers Baseball.
Dodger baseball.
Yeah, he always has a lot of good pictures up there, a lot of good posts. So
And a lot of followers.
Yeah, he has a lot of followers. Yeah. So good job, Officer Rico.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate the support. Sunday League, new season, right?
New season.
Yeah. So Pancho, there's a controversy going on, right? I mean,
Yeah, what's
some
going
teams
on?
are switching leagues. You know,
What's going on with all
some teams
that?
are going from the CBA to the SFV, and then the other one's going from the SFV to the CBA. I mean, what's going on, man? Like the Hokies, right? You left the SFV, right?
Yeah, we left.
And
we
went
left to the CBA Elite.
and basically the CBA Elite is the majors division, right? The highest
For
division for CBA.
the CBA, yeah.
Okay, so if you win the AAA championship, you move up to the CBA Elite.
Then that's the isotopes.
No, in
See,
the
I'm
isotopes,
confused.
yeah.
The CBA, SFB,
So the
BJBs,
isotopes, isotopes would have moved up to CBA Elite, but they just totally switched leagues and went to the SFV.
Yeah.
But are these different parts? Because a lot of these are right here in the East Valley, right?
Yeah.
Pacoima, Silmar.
I mean, it doesn't matter what park you play at, right? The CBA Elite is part of the CBA where you play.
That's where the
Your
CBA
league.
Elite. So you're joining.
The
That-
majors.
Yeah.
That,
So we're one step below that.
Exactly.
The A1A Mariners are one step below.
Yeah,
that.
you guys got third place, Wawa. Fuck.
But I'm saying is like that's the same league.
Yeah, it's the
So
same
what
league.
league did you come from?
The SFV league.
The SFV.
Yeah.
As long as they don't start gang banging.
I know, right? Start
SFV, all CBA, SFV. You know what I mean?
You know
Come on, dude.
You know what's gonna happen? Like we used to in high school, we used to steal home plates and fucking
Yeah.
the rubber.
As long as they don't start digging holes in front of the mound, like the prank. Like,
Hey, Kennedy has a game tomorrow. Let's go steal home plate.
hey, SFB has a game at Poly. Oh, let's go dig up the home plate. As long as that doesn't start happening, dude, we're good.
I mean, I don't know. Something happened between them, and they just decided to go different ways. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Well, for us, I think a lot of the guys wanted to play on quote unquote baseball fields. So with fences, mounds, and stuff like that.
Because CBA, the elite has El Corizo, Sunny Slope. They have Poly.
Sunny Stop, yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one.
They have Poly. So they have basically grass infield parks.
And then if you play where we're at, A1A Mariners, we still play like at Silmar.
You play at Red
Projects.
Parks,
Yeah.
you know, third infield,
Right.
basically.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
But I mean, that's not to say that.
They can have games.
Yeah, SFV can easily have a permit for a field somewhere.
Right. So
So
the CBA
they're gonna-
Tigers play that too.
Yeah.
They're gonna start using Monroe High School because
are they?
Isotopes went over there.
Oh,
so
nice.
Oh yeah, because Omar is the coach of the Isotopes.
Oh, okay.
Omar Carrillo. So
That's still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to face them now, the Isotopes.
Nope.
no,
We switched.
they switched.
Oh.
So we're not gonna face them.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
If we would have stayed over there, then yeah. But
Okay. Yeah, because I know a couple of Instagram, they have the pages, right? The SFV and the CBA.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you guys switched over. So you guys start today. Pancho.
Start today. El Carrizo, 9:30.
We started last week, 818 Mariners against Ceros.
Real
We
game?
lost. Yeah.
Okay.
It started 2 weeks ago, but I guess, like, you know, they kind of ask you, when you can start. But we dropped the first game 4-3 to the Ceros.
Okay. Yeah, the SFV League starts today also.
Mm. So the new season, new beginnings.
Yeah, I wanna look up the championship game. I think it was A1 minor. I don't know what team it was.
The Royals?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the Royals. I forget what team it was, but it was a championship game. Went into extra innings, and the bench is cleared.
Oh, that's right. And they stopped it.
They stopped it.
Yeah.
So they're going to determine the winner at the meeting, and it turns out nobody won.
What?
Yeah.
What inning?
In the 11th, I think. 10th or 11th.
And they cleared over what?
Was it 10th? Huh?
Why did the benches clear?
They were chirping.
Did somebody take somebody else's beer or what?
I don't know, man, but both sides were chirping. I mean, it was a competitive game. They're going back and forth.
Yeah, but if this is in the 11th inning, they're already 3 cases deep, dude. That's why it got nasty, dude. You know what I mean? That's probably what happened.
Well, I mean, the isotopes in the isotopes
and
championship
nothing
game.
happened?
Yeah, but they were, chirping at each other,
Yeah, and at the end of the game, they all shook hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess here the benches did clear. And, it was determined that nobody fucking won it. So there you go.
Man,
good job, guys.
That's not good.
Good
dude.
job. And that's another thing we were talking about, Wawa and Pancho. Like, when we do our tournament, a no fight rule.
No fight rule.
So what happened is if both benches clear, or for whatever reason, who started it or who did what to who, both teams are eliminated from the tournament.
Eliminated.
No questions asked.
Yep. Yeah.
No questions
We'll
asked.
have Officer Rico there in case it gets too crazy.
So guess what? If you were fucking seed 1 and 2, you just gave seed 3 and 4, or as a matter of fact, you just gave seed 5 and 6 a fucking chance at the playoffs.
And you lost your entry money.
Oh damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's what keeps them in line.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't empty the benches in the championship game.
Right. I mean,
Damn.
just
That's
win it
bad.
on the field, dude. Win it on the field already.
Yeah, man.
They went through the whole season, no champion.
Por vergas.
No champion. Yeah.
Yep.
15 weeks or whatever it is, huh?
Yeah.
Did you guys win the championship? Nah. What happened? I don't know. I don't even remember. I was already 3 cases deep. Honestly. I don't know.
What happened? Oh, we had a meeting.
They should at least let them play rock, paper, scissors, man.
Flip a coin or something.
Yeah, flip a coin, see who wins it.
Oh, parejas right there, fucking.
Yeah, man.
Get your fastest runner, and I'll get my fastest
Like
runner.
I've been saying, man, lay off the umpires. Just play baseball. Stop crying. Stop. Don't waste your Sunday crying to umpires, man. Just play baseball. Everybody's there to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you strike out 4 times, you don't have to make a scene. Everybody already knows you struck out 4 times. Like, I don't know. I don't get it, but because I don't play that way or whatever. But you struck out. The pitch was outside. Go sit down. You know what I mean? You don't have to like start throwing your helmet and throwing your bat and throwing cans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't
Just let it go, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if people are chirping, most of like, I'm gonna say 98%.
That makes it fun though.
I know, but
The chirping
98%
is fine.
of the time, that people that are fucking chirping aren't even the players. It's the fucking people in the stands that are, like you said, 12 pack in.
Yeah.
Don't even play the fucking game.
Yeah.
You know, they're there because their fucking cousins, homies, kid plays on the team.
Yeah,
You know?
but just notice what they're saying though.
Yeah.
If they're ragging on you, as long as they don't cross the line, so what?
Well, they're gonna cross the line.
I was
They're gonna cross the line,
pitching last Sunday and somebody screamed from the stands. I don't know who it was. Bartolo Colon on the mound. You know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna put my glove down and go find out who it was? You know what I mean? Like, just
Hey,
let it be.
someone calls me Porto
That's
Colon,
part
I'll
of
be
it,
like, I'll be like, cool.
Yeah, like,
You know, Porto Colon can still fucking throw.
dude, like, come on, man. But
Yeah. I mean,
it's fun if you're chirping at each other. It's good. Like, I think it makes it more competitive.
yeah.
But they're
But
just,
you
you know
gotta-
how it is. Some people can't take it though,
You gotta have tough skin, yeah.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
just can't take it.
Yeah.
If you tell the wrong one, or.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think, just go out there and have fun and do your thing.
Yeah. I mean, there was one time I was playing in the game, and then Danny Vega was on the other team. And I don't know what happened. We had a hothead on our team, right?
Yeah.
So we
There
had
you
a
go.
hothead.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, we had a hothead on our team. So guess what? Bench is clear. So you know what I did? I would look for Danny, right? I fucking look for Danny, and I fucking straight at his ass, right? And nobody knew that we knew each other, right? I said, "Come here, fucking Danny."
I want you.
Get the fuck over here, fucking Danny. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm like, nah. And then I go over there, fucking give Danny a hug, and they're like, oh, fuck. and that fucking equalizes the situation.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, why fight?
We all know each other.
Exactly.
We all know
man.
each other, man. Like, come on, man.
Like, really, we're gonna fight? I gotta go to work the next day.
I gotta go to work.
You know,
If I swing at you and I you know break my hands swinging at air, it's like, come on, man. I need my hand, dude.
Yeah.
And then I had an ex student that was in the stands, so it's like I gotta like be like on the straight line. You know what I mean? Like no cussing, nothing.
Because then I'd be like, Coach, fucking
yeah. So, but it's fun, man. Let's just have fun with it. And at the end of the day, you know what happens at the end of the day. If you're just chirping back and forth, at the end of the day, you just shake hands and it's like, all right, house, let's go have a beer.
See you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah. So.
Gracias por la paliza.
Yeah. All right.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, Pancho, you got a game today, right?
9:30. 9:30. Yeah.
Who you guys playing?
The Pirates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
A1A Mariners. We
I
have
wanna see- so-
the Llaneros
Okay.
at Brantford.
The Llaneros.
Mm-hmm.
But I
And
mean,
we
now
get
you're
going.
in the league with fucking the CBA Tigers now.
I heard. I think they're not gonna play.
What?
They're just gonna do PCBL. I think I heard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's just too many leagues.
Yeah,
that's
there's
too
too
many
many
leagues.
leagues. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
They probably can't keep
gotta
up
see
with how
them.
many leagues they're creating now. It's like the Tigers are like tampoco, dude. I mean, I know we're everywhere, but
Yeah. We can't do it all
¿qué
the
está
fucking time.
pasando?
Right.
PCBL, JBL.
JB.
What league is that? The Bocina League. Don't trade.
The fucking BBL.
The BFF.
Yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Good topics this week.
Keep sending in those
the feedback
messages. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep sending messages. Again, call us. Give us a call. We like to hear your voices.
And before we sign off, the Angels, Mike Trout is back.
Oh, is he? Oh man,
That's
we need to
your
talk.
Angels
Yeah,
report.
we have. That's it. Yeah, we have
That's
talked.
your Angels report.
It's sad, man. We haven't talked about the Angels in what 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, Otani.
Otani, Trout,
That's all you gotta say.
done.
What do I call them? The Troutanis?
The Shotanis, yeah. There
The
you go.
Showtime, the Troutanis. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, listener, for joining us again. Talk to you guys next week. Thank you.